During Easter dinner, my daughter-in-law threw a glass of wine at me when I refused to let her parents move into my house. You're selfish, my son said, and she added, your bedrooms are empty. I smiled, got up, and went to the emergency room while bleeding. I texted my lawyer, it's over, police arrived. My husband passed 4 years ago, left me our paid-off home outside Portland, 4 bedrooms, worth about $890,000 now. My son Kevin is 38, married to Diana for 6 years. They have twin girls, Lily and Rose, both 7. Diana's parents retired last fall, sold their place in Spokane. Been bouncing between Airbnbs since. 3 months ago, Kevin called. Casual at first, then he mentioned Diana's parents were struggling. Housing prices, fixed income. Would I consider letting them stay temporarily? I said I'd think about it. 2 weeks later, my bank called. Someone tried adding themselves as an authorized user on my checking account, used my social security number. My late husband's birthday as the security answer. The attempt came from Kevin's email address. I didn't confront him. I called Patricia Reyes, a state attorney, handled my husband's will. She knew exactly what was happening. Margaret, she said, this is textbook. Adult children testing boundaries, probing finances, suggesting living arrangements that benefit them. It escalates. What do? We prepare, we document, we wait. Over 10 weeks, Patricia helped me get a full cognitive evaluation. Passed perfectly. Documented proof I was mentally competent. We rewrote my will. Airtight. Multiple witnesses. Set up a living trust with Patricia as executor instead of Kevin. Then I installed cameras. Living room, kitchen, dining room, cloud storage. Kevin didn't know. Easter Sunday arrived. I spent Saturday cooking. Ham, scalloped potatoes, deviled eggs. The house smelled like my childhood. They arrived at 2 p.m. Diana stepped out holding expensive wine. She only brings expensive things when she wants something. The twins ran inside first, hugged me tight, showed me their Easter dresses. They were genuine. Kids always are. Kevin hugged me stiffly. Diana kissed my cheek. Too much perfume. We settled in the living room. Kevin wanted to talk before dinner. Unusual. He's usually checking his phone. Today he was focused, kept glancing at Diana. So Mom, Kevin started. Diana and I have been discussing your situation. My situation? Living alone. This big house. All these empty rooms. Diana leaned forward. What if something happens? What if you fall? I have my phone. Neighbors check on me. We have a proposal, Kevin said. Diana's parents could move into your spare rooms, help around the house, pay rent. Diana's eyes lit up. It's perfect. You wouldn't be alone. My mom could cook, clean. My dad could fix things. I looked at Kevin. You think this is a good idea? Makes sense, Mom. Practical. Win-win. I stood up. Let me check on dinner. I walked into the kitchen. Breathed. The cameras were recording. Everything was going exactly as Patricia predicted. Dinner started pleasant. The twins talked about school. Diana complimented the ham. Civilized. Then Kevin pushed again. So Mom, have you thought about it? I set down my fork. I appreciate the concern, but I'm not interested in roommates. I want my privacy. Diana's face tightened. Privacy? You have 3 empty bedrooms while my parents are homeless. They're not homeless. They're choosing Airbnbs because they can't afford a real home. Kevin snapped. You're sitting on almost $1 million of real estate alone. I stayed calm. It's my house. Diana stood up. You're being selfish. Family helps each other. Kevin nodded. Those rooms are empty. You don't need them. I smiled. Actually, I do need them. For what? I paused. Let them wait. I'm converting them into an art studio. Starting watercolor classes next month. Already signed up 12 students. Diana's face went red. That's ridiculous. You're not an artist. I've been painting since before you were born. She grabbed her wine glass. Her hand shook. You selfish old woman. My parents have nowhere to go and you're making a hobby room? I said nothing. She threw the glass. It shattered against my forehead. Wine and blood mixed together. Dripped down my face. Kevin just sat there. Didn't move. The twins started crying. I stood up slowly. Touched my forehead. Looked at the blood on my fingers. Then I smiled. I'll be going to the emergency room now. Diana, I'd suggest you don't leave. The police will want to speak with you. Diana laughed nervously. Police? It was an accident. I pointed at the corner of the ceiling. At the small camera she'd never noticed. That camera recorded everything. The one in the living room caught your husband suggesting I'm too old to live alone. My lawyer has been waiting for this call. I pulled out my phone. Texted Patricia 4 words. Phase 1 complete. Kevin's face went white. I walked out. Blood still dripping. Drove myself to the ER. Police arrested Diana that night. Assault charges. The footage was clear. Intentional throw. Kevin tried calling me 14 times from the station. I didn't answer. 2 weeks later, Patricia filed the updated will. Kevin was removed entirely. The twins' college funds stayed intact. Protected in a separate trust. They'll get their inheritance at 25. Kevin and Diana, they got exactly what they deserved. Nothing.